tired, down, anxious, unmotivated, grateful. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cece coming at you with another video. So today you guys, I wanted to share something with you guys. Finally do a review on these wonderful planners that I've been using. So we are in June now. I thought it would be a great idea to just kind of share with you guys the planner that I've been using and loving. I know. I did rave about my other planner, the huge one that I have, but I needed something different. I needed to switch things up. I needed something to kind of kick me in the butt a little bit to get me back in gear and to get back into my motivated mood, and these planners have done that for me. So these are the SILK Sonder Planners. You get it, it's technically a monthly subscription, but I love them so very much, and I just really wanted to create a video about them because I really do like them. And I think that if you just need like I just needed a couple months. I just needed something to kind of just give me a little shove in the right direction and to help get me moving and going with things again. And this was the answer for me. And something else I do really love about SILK Sonder is you can do monthly subscription, or you can do 3-month subscription, or you can do 6-month subscription, and then annual, of course. So I just did the 3 months, so I'm going to be getting, I got May, I got June, and I'll be getting July as well. Right now I'm leaning towards getting more because I just really like these. But I will let you guys know at the end of my July planner if I do want to proceed with another subscription. You get them a couple days before the first of the month, so you have time to kind of prep and go through and do some things. And once you see what's inside, you'll understand why you need to prep and do some things. It was a great time to show you guys a blank one so you can kind of see like what you're getting into if you do purchase the planner. Of course, there's going to be a link below for you guys, an affiliate link for you guys to purchase them. Literally, aesthetically, I found them on Instagram, I think, and I followed them, and they were just so beautiful. And the first time I looked, I was like, ooh, they're a little pricey, but I think it's more than worth it. It depends on like what's important to you. I think I am a planner. I love to plan things. I like to write things out. I like to have a schedule and things like that. So this was something that to me it's definitely worth the investment. Maybe worth the investment for you, that I'm not sure of. It depends on how much time you spend on planning and using a planner and utilizing it to its full capacity. Stay tuned for some more information and some more details about the planner. So one reason I really do love this planner, you guys, is that it makes you check in. You know, it has a mood tracker, a habit tracker, it even has a gratitude log, it has habit and activities that you can check in with day to day on a weekly basis to see if you're doing them. Something else I really want to go into detail about with the mood planner is that checking in with your moods can really help you pinpoint the derivative and maybe even address the causation of a certain way that you're feeling. Okay guys, so just getting started with like kind of a demo or going over what's exactly in the planner. When you first open it up on the first page, you can put your name here, just in case it's lost, everyone knows who it belongs to. And then on this page, it's got the index, which is super helpful. And then it also has the calendar and it numbers the weeks, which I think is super helpful. And then you can also add your own things to the index if necessary. Here, you can put it here and then put the page number as well. Sorry about the sun, but you can still kind of see what's going on. And then on the next page here, you actually have, I think this is from the SILK Sonder creator, a letter from her. The last one I really loved. I haven't had a chance to read this one yet, but it's very current. So this talks about things about the pandemic as well. And it normally kind of goes to help to explain why they decided to use the theme for the month, which this month is choice. Every single planner has this instruction sheet, so it shows you how to use it, the mood tracker, habit tracker, plan, and then letter to your younger self. It's how to use the planner. And you're gonna have a full month June planner, and you're gonna have a 2020 overview planner as well with all the dates. And it's got the beautiful flower accents, so pretty. And then you actually kind of have this, they call this the future log. So it's got the next couple months. So if you guys have anything coming up, you can write it in on here. It's a little bit small, but it is nice, and you can make notes on the sides here as well if you need. And of course, it always has the beautiful flower accents, which is just so pretty. Then before you get started with your June planner, you're going to do your May reflections, which I actually think is really important because you can reflect on things that didn't work out and then going forward how you can do better with that. On this side you can set your June intentions. So a new month, a new you. Setting intentions is not making a to-do list, it's asking something of yourself and then giving yourself the strength to do it. So it's got different categories for that: spiritual health, personal health, physical health, key relationships, money management, and professional goals. This is probably one of my favorite pages, the mood tracker and the habit tracker. So this is kind of what they look like. I actually kind of want to compare this to last month so you guys can kind of see what it looks like filled out. So you can put your habits here and you fill in the squares, of course, as you do them. And then you can actually, I like this because you can make your own moods, whatever, you know, best suits you and whatever you're going through. And then you can choose a color and then you'll color in the block. So I'll kind of show you guys my last month so you can get an idea of what that's really about. This is last month. So this is, so they switched up this month with the mood tracker, but this is what it looked like last month. And I decided to go with tired, down, anxious, unmotivated, grateful, average, and energetic. And then I colored in accordingly how I feel day to day. And then this is what the May habit tracker looks like, completely filled out. I love this. Definitely one of my favorite aspects of these planners. If you're trying to implement some new habits, this is a great way to do that. Track your mood day to day, check in with yourself. I think it's very important, and that's why I love the mood tracker as well. Next page. So this month we actually have a gratitude log. Gratitude is a choice, big or small. You make a choice every day on what to be grateful for. Write something every day. And then of course you've got choice reflections, beautiful flower accents as well. We are our choices. We've got choices I've made in the past that I'm proud of, better choices I could have made in the past but still learned from. Next we have exercises, and I think this is super great, you guys. Getting into journaling and just asking yourself some hard questions I think is always necessary. So for this month it's just setting boundaries mean to you, what boundaries you need to create in your life, family, business, work, relationships, to start living your dream life. How do you feel safe setting those boundaries? So just asking some really in-depth questions to yourself and taking time to just write it down and write it out and get it out on some paper. So excited to do this as well. Okay, so for this month of June, we actually have a letter to your younger self, which is just, I love these. I think these are so cool. And looking forward, you know, in life, when I read this later, it's going to be really nice to look back on. And then it's got self-care bingo exercise. Once you get all 5, you can actually tag them in a post, and the winner will get a wellness surprise with the next issue. So that's super cool. Got all the nice little things you can do for your self-care. Coloring page. Every single one comes with a coloring page, and it's got a beautiful quote page as well. You can color this however you want, whenever you want. I normally try and break it up within a couple weeks as well, just to give me something else to do. And you guys, the quotes are just so beautiful in these books. Beautiful flower accents. The color scheme is just fantastic. Every single issue also comes with 2 completely new recipes, so that's something else to look forward to if you guys are into cooking and trying something different. They always include 2 recipes, and the recipes, you guys, are normally super versatile. The last one, let me show you the last one. Versatile, I mean like May's issue. So they have these baked bell peppers. They have different kind of filling options in the measurements, just depending on your dietary restrictions. So they've got beef, chicken, they've got lentils, tofu, refried beans, veggies. I just love that. I think that versatility is really needed, especially because so many people have different dietary restrictions. So we've got gnocchi with spinach and pepper sauce, and we've got 20-minute grilled heirloom tomato and feta. Panzanella? Yeah, that's how I would pronounce that. It looks really good. We got a notes page. So this month is actually dotted. Last month it was squares, like a grid, which I actually really enjoyed. I'm gonna see how I like this. I typically like to at least have some kind of lines, but we'll see how it goes with this. We got another beautiful quote page, but this time we have a quote by Oscar Wilde. And then on the right-handed side, we have a monthly expense tracker. This is probably the thing I use the least. I budget in a different way, but if you're trying to get into budgeting, trying to get started out, I think this is a great way to get started as a beginner. And because you're looking at this planner every day, it's a great way to make sure you're checking in with your finances regularly. Okay guys, so now we're going to a weekly overview. So for the weekly overview, it has the week highlighted here at the top, which I think is super cool too. This week I want to feel, so you put like, you can put 1 or 2 things there. Normally just put 1 thing and just try and focus on that 1 thing. Weekly to-dos, things you want to get done this week, and major 3 goals this week. I love to focus in on the 3 goals, because sometimes when you don't have a focus or direction, things can get confusing and jumbled up and all over the place. So I do like having the 3 major goals as well. And the meal plan too, you guys, if you're trying to eat healthy, maintain a healthy lifestyle, a healthy diet, this helps a lot, you guys. Even just putting ideas out there for you to have, which is mainly what I use it for. So if I get stuck and can't figure out what to eat, that's when I start to make bad choices. So writing some things down, some suggestions for myself to eat helps a ton. Okay, so on the bottom of this left-handed page here, we've got habit activity tracker, and this is just what it looks like in my previous planner, and some habits that I was trying to stick with. And I just love it, you guys. This is just another check-in. Like I said, make sure you're getting outside, exercising, meditating, things like that. That's what I love to use it for. And that's just an example for you guys. But anything you're trying to implement, you don't have to fill it out. You can only have 1 or 2 things just to use it to the best of your ability, and that suits you best in your life as well. And then I want to point out, they do have quotes here in each week. Cute little quotes, of course, with the flower accent. And then also on the right-handed page, we've got a mind, health, body plan. So normally I write out my workout schedule. If I want to go on a walk, or if I want to do a special meditation, I'll write that here. And then on here, you can put a shopping list, anything that you're needing currently. I haven't filled this out yet, obviously, you guys, because I wanted to show it to you guys blank. And I'll probably fill it out sometime today. And then at the end of the week, you guys, I do, of course, a check-in to total up everything I've done here. But you have to write down a great food, a great memory, and a great song. So I do try different recipes. So I'll put that in there if I had something really good, a good memory, or a good song that I've been loving. Next, we're moving on to the actual weekly planner. So I thought I would hate the grid, but actually I really like the grid. And there's a couple of key features on the weekly ones I want to point out. It has the one thing, so it kind of forces you to focus and think about one thing, one goal that you want to accomplish for the day, and you normally write that up top. Yeah, so you can put just one thing that you want to focus on for the day. You can write a schedule, or you can write a to-do list, whatever suits your fancy. But I love having the one thing focus, because then it really allows you to pinpoint what your priorities are, and then you can plan your day around that. Something else I really like about these planners is it has like the water droplets here at the bottom, which is super cool to track your water. It's not something I personally use a lot, because there are other ways that I track my water and make sure I'm getting it in, but I do think it's really nice and useful for those of you who are trying to track your water. Of course, it's got the beautiful flower accents, and for Saturday and Sunday, it's actually a splitting on the row here. So yeah, you don't have as much room for those days, but that works out perfectly fine with my schedule. I don't always even plan out my days on Sundays and Saturdays. After each week, you're going to have a notes page just to make a notes, jot down anything that you need. So in the middle of the month, after you're halfway through, you're going to come to this page here. You got your notes page if you need that. You're going to be writing down what you're currently loving, feeling, enjoying, anticipating, wishing, reading, watching, and planning. Another way just to really check in with yourself and see how things are going. I actually really did enjoy filling this out mid-month, just checking in with myself. And now at the end of the month, I'm rereading this and like, wow, some things have changed, and I think it's just interesting to look back on as well. Something else that's important to point out with this book is that the weeks actually start on Mondays, as you can see here. It's demonstrated here as well on this calendar, and you can actually see it here when you're meal planning as well. The weeks start on Monday, which I actually don't have an issue with. My planner for working out also starts on Monday, so it actually coincides together really well. At the end of each notebook, it actually has a quote, a little bit into how they came to the name SILK and Sonder for the planners, and then you've got a beautiful color here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this SILK and Sonder planner. I just really wanted to go over it with you guys. I'm a believer in you make time for what you want to make time for, period. So if you want to make time for checking in with yourself using something like this, then I definitely recommend it. Something else I really love about these planners is the size. You guys are really small, and they're even kind of thin, and I know some people don't like that, but for a month to month, like this is literally just 1 month, I think it's perfect, because when you want to travel, or if you need to bring this with you on a business trip, like it's not a lot to bring with you versus like my other planner, which is huge and it's super hard to travel with, and I would never even think about traveling with it. However, this, I'm going on vacation, honestly might bring it with me, just because I have I still want to film quite a few things. Of course, it's going to be a travel vlog, but there's other things I want to film too, so I kind of want to be able to schedule that out, see what we're doing. So I'm thinking about bringing this with me. Like I said before, I believe everyone makes time for the things that we want to make time for, and I think self-reflection and just having a moment to yourself is vital. Can't express to you how important that is to me, and having that me time. And I schedule every night 30 minutes before I start my reading for the night, I journal, which is considered this, and I do my gratitude, and it's just so nice to like remember what I did, what I was able to get done, roll over that into the next day, know what habits and things I gotta work on doing better the next day. And yeah, so check out these planners for sure. I love them, I vouch for them, and like I said, I'm kind of leaning towards getting another subscription once I'm done with these. My link below, you guys, is gonna get you 25% off, so make sure you check it out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, you guys. It just supports my channel, and I'm so grateful for all of you guys. Thank you. So keep seeing some new subscriber activity, so I just wanted to thank you guys and welcome you guys to the C Squad family, and let you know I appreciate you guys so much. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to become part of my C Squad family if you haven't already. We would love to have you. We would just love to have you join us. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for your time today. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.